Hi, Taurus. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. I know that this is late. I'm sorry. It's been hectic again, but I'm going to get this out. It's going to be from March 18th until April 30th. It's a general love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Taurus. Also could be Venus sign. I am going to be... I'm not doing personal readings right at this moment. I will get a video out letting you know when I'm back to getting the personal readings done, but I am going to start doing some generals for twin flame readings because I've noticed that there are a lot of cross watchers that come through, or not a lot, but there are a few cross watchers who may be watching the sign of their person or whatever, but if they're in a twin flame dynamic, it's creating more turmoil for them because the cross-watching of the sign is not necessarily going to give you messages regarding the twin flame connection. That is different than these generals that come out. It is a different energy that takes place with twin flames. So I'm going to go ahead and try and get a couple of those out for you as well. But I'm going to go ahead and jump into this and see what we come up with. All that is, Spirit and Universe, please show me what messages you have for love for the sign of Taurus from March 18th, 2018, until April 30th, 2018. Please show me what messages you have for love for the sign of Taurus. For love, from March 18th, 2018, until April 30th, 2018. Any guidance or clarity that they may need to be aware of, please show me what you have for the sign of Taurus. Let's see here. Please show me what messages you have for the sign of Taurus for love. March 18, 2018 till April 30th, 2018. Please show me what messages you have for love for the sign of Taurus. Got cards flying everywhere, yo. Woo! Look at you. Okay. First one that came out, 10 of Cups. Holy shit. 10 of Cups comes out for you, Taurus. Then, we have 10 of Pentacles comes out. So y'all are in love and in the money. Good golly. Then we have the 9 of Cups, which is the Wish card coming out directly after this 10 of Pentacles. You have 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. And then we have this 8 of Pentacles, which tells me this 10 of Cups talks about a happy, fulfilled home. This is like wishes and dreams coming true. Now, this could be that there is a water sign perhaps in your life who gives you this type of a feeling. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I get, though, this is like true emotional fulfillment. There is happiness. It could be even recognition of emotional fulfillment. But for you, Taurus, this is definitely talking about there is some emotional fulfillment, or you are on track toward emotional fulfillment. Now we have the 10 of Pentacles directly after that, which tells us that it's kind of like this, almost like finances turning around to becoming very, very abundant for you brings out this 10 of Cups. It's almost like emotions have been trapped underneath financial trouble, perhaps, for some of you. Because the next card that we have after this 10 of Pentacles is the 9 of Cups. Well, you already have the 10 of Cups, but this 9 of Cups is the Wish card. It's kind of like, this is a card of setting your sights on what will bring you emotional fulfillment. But we still have this 10 of Cups up front. So it's kind of like a feeling of being able to accomplish anything together. I feel like that's kind of where Taurus is. You may not be with this person that you feel like you can accomplish anything with, because the next card that I have for you is the 8 of Pentacles, which tells me there's a lot of hard work happening. But for some reason, I feel like because we have this 10 of Cups and this 9 of Cups, then you have this 10 of Pentacles and this 8 of Pentacles, it goes 10, 9, 10, 8, which tells me that it's kind of like you're thinking to yourself, this Wish card of 9 of Cups is saying, if I work hard enough and I do this, then I will get my wish. That's kind of what I'm getting from you, Taurus. Because the next card that I have is the Hangman. And it's directly under this 10 of Cups. So I feel like it's kind of like this, I know I'm going to get there, but I have to work my ass off first in order to make this wish happen. And that's why things are suspended. This Hangman is directly underneath this 10 of Cups. So for a lot of you, you may know exactly what needs to happen to get you to this 10 of Cups, but or you have an epiphany that shows you exactly what needs to happen to get to this 10 of Cups, because the Hangman can also be representative of seeing things from a different perspective, or seeing things in a different way, from a different light, or from somebody else's perspective. It could be too, though, it's also a card of sacrifice and self-sacrifice. So it could be, like I said, I get very strongly here that somebody is feeling like, if I work hard enough, I can make these wishes and dreams come true and have this 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. For a lot of you, Taurus especially, a lot of you will have this, you're very, very pragmatic and long-term oriented when it comes to things like that. So it's a recognition of, if I work hard enough and I do this, I can have my wish. It's that sacrifice that takes place right now. It could be under there. So let's see what else we get here. Please show me what other messages you have for love for the sign of Taurus from March 18th through April 30th, 2018. Please show me what other messages you have for love for the sign of Taurus. These cards are just jumping all over the place. I love it. All right. First, so after this Hangman, we have the Chariot card. So this Chariot is directly under this 10 of Pentacles. Some of you, good golly, some of you, since it's under this 10 of Pentacles, some of you, again, may have this epiphany come through that says, oh, I totally get how I'm supposed to do this now. Because the Chariot is about movement forward. It is a victory card, but it's about bringing together opposing forces. Sorry, my hair's all over the place. To reach a common goal. So this Chariot, I feel like, is the bringing together of either this 9 of Cups and this 8 of Pentacles is hard work and your goals and wishes, and bringing those things together cohesively to create the 10 of Pentacles. Or you literally could be reaching out to someone who you know is this 10 of Cups and this 10 of Pentacles for you. You may be headed towards that person because you've worked hard enough now, made your goals, you've taken some time, and you've recognized and had this epiphany that this is the direction that you need to go. So that could be for a lot of you too. And since it's directly under this 10 of Pentacles, though, I do feel like it's something that does kick off success. Like, you know this is the direction you have to go for success. The next card that we have right underneath this 9 of Cups is the Prince of Cups. And this Prince of Cups is, he is a messenger. He's not a messenger, but he is a message. He's a communication. It is an emotional communication. And I feel like for you, Taurus, it is kind of this recognition that perhaps you have held back from your 10 of Cups person, or whatever that is. Perhaps you have held back or made some sacrifices because you knew you had to work. But now that this work is being done, or now that you're feeling that confidence come back, like you can do this again, you're moving toward that person or reaching out to that person. This Chariot card, again, is bringing together of opposing forces. And you can see he's in complete and total control. He's very confident he's going to get where he's going. He does, this is a little bit different, this Chariot card, though, because he does have reins controlling these animals. So it's kind of like, I feel like it's up to you to take control. And that's what's happened. It's up to you. Perhaps there's been some, too much focus on work or too much focus on far off dreams. And it's up to you to bring that together and take control of it. And this Prince of Cups is right under this 9 of Cups. So I do feel like there is somebody in mind that you have that is this wish fulfillment that is going to be able to help you with this. Then after this 8, or directly under this 10 of Pentacles, and after this Prince of Cups, we have the 10 of Wands. So this tells me that you're being realistic about it. It's not going to be easy. It is going to require a lot of work. This 10 of Wands, you can see he's almost up that path, but he's still got quite a distance to go to carry all of those wands and try and make it up there. So it's a recognition that this is not going to be easy, but it is going to be a victory. It's almost like some of you wake up, you maybe have been burying yourself in some work to trying to make some dreams come true, but some of you see things and go, wait a second, this is why it's not working, because I'm trying to do this by myself, and I haven't told this person this is where I'm trying to go, but if I see things from that perspective or look at things that way, maybe if I help, maybe if I were to take control of this situation and tell them this is where I want to go, then we can move that direction. I know it's not going to be easy, but there's so much happiness here. There really, really is a lot of happiness here. Now, some of you may be dealing with a Pisces too. This hangman could be, it doesn't necessarily have to be a Pisces, or it could be Cancer. It could be any sign. There's a lot of water here. A lot of you are in your emotions or feeling some emotions here through this period for sure. But I feel like this hangman, maybe some of you have been working way too hard and need to take a break and literally need to take a step back and relax or reevaluate a situation. But then after this happens, I feel like this Chariot and this Prince of Cups comes to recognition that I don't even care if this is hard. I know it's going to be hard, but I want this. I want this 10 of Cups. I want this 9 of Pentacles. I know I can make this happen, and so I don't even care if it's hard. That's kind of what I feel like is coming through for a lot of you. I'm going to try and clarify a couple of these, though, just so we can get a little bit clearer picture. I have this new mini deck that I absolutely love, but you'll have to bear with me because I'm still kind of learning it. So let me see if I can find out here. I do want to ask about this Hangman card. Please clarify this Hangman card directly under the 10 of Cups for the sign of Taurus for love from March 18th to April 30th, 2017. What is this Hangman card about here for Taurus? What do they need to know about this Hangman? Please let me know what I need to communicate to them about this Hangman energy. So, yeah, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is clarifying this Hangman. So, again, this is a card that represents you, Taurus. So, I do feel like this is you. I do feel like this Hangman, or, I mean, it could be the other party too. They could be taking a step back maybe, and maybe come to a recognition that, yes, you are the one, or you are the person that they want to move forward with. But I also feel like for a lot of you, this is you, and this epiphany is happening to you. It could be that like, some of you may be in a situation, because we have the Pentacles and the Cups here. Some of you may be in a situation where it's kind of like somebody, you may have two different options or two different partners maybe, because it could be that somebody is able to offer this stability, but the other is able to offer this emotional connection. I feel like, because the Hierophant on top of the Hangman would be talking about either traditional or non-traditional type of relationships. It could be that you and your person have a less than conventional relationship, and maybe, or you come to the realization that they see it as a less than conventional relationship perhaps, and maybe you need to take control of that. Because the Hierophant also represents spiritual knowledge. It represents higher institutions. It can represent, some of you maybe are contemplating going to school or something like that along those lines. But since it's on top of this Hangman, I do feel like this is an epiphany happening for somebody who goes, oh my gosh, I get it. Like, oh my goodness, this is my person. This is what I need to do. Let's see real quick. I'm going to look it up since this is a new deck. Bear with me. I just want to make sure that I'm not telling you anything or missing any of the important stuff about this Hierophant here. So, because let's see what he says. It says, Taurus, spiritual master, teacher, advisor, initiate, inner guide, spiritual father, highest transformation. That's what I get. Transformation. It's a transformation. The search for the self leads us into spiritual realms. This card can point to meeting a spiritual teacher or master. Be open. The dark background emphasizes the function of the Hierophant, who brings the light of consciousness into the darkness of ignorance. So yeah, that is pretty clear then. A lot of you are going to have an epiphany, or the other person is going to have an epiphany that says, holy crap, this is bigger than just this physical experience. There is a very strong spiritual connection for a lot of you. What is this Chariot about here for Taurus? Please clarify this Chariot card for the sign of Taurus. For love from March 18th through April 30th, 2018. What is this Chariot card about here? Please clarify this Chariot card. Okay. Okay. Sorry. All right. The Empress on top of the Chariot. You could be dealing with another Taurus or an Aries. Empress can be really literally any sign, though, because some of you... I feel like this Chariot is a matter of realizing that you can create something with this person in this physical world. So it could be kind of like this Empress comes into me as somebody who is abundance and is joy. Like it is this is home. That is your person. Venus, beauty, love, motherliness, femininity, wisdom, connection between spirit and matter, inner and outer wealth. Yeah, y'all are moving toward the beauty you see in others, which attracts you to them as the beauty you carry within yourself. You are in the process of unfolding and evolving your femininity. Sorry guys. This may be the right time to work through and clarify unresolved matters or conflicts. In your life, is there a beautiful, strong woman from whom you would like to learn? I'm filled with power and beauty. Is the message it says too. What I feel like this is an indication for a lot of you that this other person, or perhaps they are recognizing that you are the catalyst that will help bring this spiritual connection into the physical. This Chariot card is moving toward this actually making something physically manifested in this world that is of a spiritual nature, and that could be for a lot of you a soulmate type of relationship, a very strong bond here, because this Empress, she's the mother of the tarot, and the Hierophant is talking about higher commitments. It could even be a marriage. There could be, for a lot of you, conception. And maybe that's where this Hangman kind of comes in, because you're freaking out a little bit, but there could be conception here too. This Chariot moving toward this Empress, though, is talking about, for me, it's like it's a reaffirmation, or like what's the word I'm looking for? Revalidation type of a thing of this commitment or connection between the two of you. Perhaps there has been a little bit of, maybe too much working, too much focus on these other things, but it is this re-up of that energy that says, okay, we can do anything together. That's really what I get here. Please clarify this Prince of Cups here for Taurus. What is the Prince of Cups about? Okay. Prudence here. So this is going to be the Eight of Pentacles type of a card. Again, it's this work, hard work, prudence, wise decisions, not getting carried away. I feel like there is, this starts off real strong. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles right here. You're working your butt off. You're happy. You're bringing this, or you're moving toward that. I'm not saying that it starts off like this right now. This is just the energy that I'm getting. So it is this drive towards those things, though. And this Prince of Cups is somebody who is in his feelings about it, but knows that he has to work. This prudence is about making wise decisions. It's not about being rash or, moving too quickly. It is that this practical... I feel like there's an offer that's very, very practical coming in, it's a renewal of this practicality where it's like, we know we can get there together. We just have to stick together. And I feel like for a lot of you, that's kind of what it is. Please clarify this. Okay. Yeah. Wow. And right on top of this 10 of Wands, we have the Priestess. So you have the Hierophant and the Priestess, which is like the High Priestess in this deck. This is a very, very, very spiritual connection for a lot of you. For a lot of you, this is your person. Like, this is some strong energy to come through here like that. This may be your person. Now, she's going to be number 2, so let's see where she is. Okay, so the Priestess says, it's the Moon, access to intuitive powers, healing, independence, inner equilibrium, increased self-confidence. She's in touch with her intuitive abilities and can trust them completely. She perceives and is connected with her own inner voice, the internal guide and healer. This shows outwardly in her trust and responsibility to herself. Okay. You now have access to intuitive powers. Develop them more fully and guard your independence. So I do feel like for a lot of you, there is a recognition of the intensity of this connection between you and somebody else. The Priestess on top of this 10 of Wands, to me, comes through as saying to you, there will be times that this gets very difficult. This is very, very hard. But this connection can withstand those things. To stay in your intuition and be aware of the spiritual connection between you two is what will bring the success of this situation. Because this 10 of Wands he is almost at his destination. He's just not quite there yet. And we'll have to rely on this Priestess to get there. Because the Priestess is the one that's going to be able to keep telling him, you're almost there. Don't give up. You're almost there. Keep going. You know, he can't really see where he's going. So I do feel like for a lot of you, Taurus, that is kind of what's going on. It could be that you have this, like, spiritual epiphany or this wake up that comes. It could be you or the other person, but there's this recognition that comes that is this renewed strength to carry through something difficult or to validate what you've been feeling anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and try and pull a couple oracle cards and see what comes up for you. All that is in spirit, please show me some final advice you have for Taurus or messages for March 18, 2018 until April 30th, 2018. Please show me what messages you have for the sign of Taurus. Please let me know what messages you have or advice for the sign of Taurus for love from March 18th until April 30th, 2018. Wow. Wow. Got things popping out all over. Wow, I haven't got that one before. Cool. We'll just go with 2. Actually, that's all we need right now. Because I think this is about going to sum it up for you. All right, Taurus, the first card that we have for you is Wisdom. And that pretty much is the Hierophant card. So that's the wrong book. Let me get the right book for you. Where did I put it? Hang on. Okay, totally sorry. Okay. So we've got the Wisdom card is the first one, and that is the Hierophant in this deck. So this is all about you. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. This card illustrates that there is a spiritual teacher who's about to influence you or step into your life to impart his or her wisdom. Look around. Is there someone in your life who has the acumen, education, knowledge, and ability to integrate spiritual and its laws into constraints of the physical world? This could be a compassionate person who offers guidance and inspiration and reminds you that you are so much more than this physical being. You are also a spiritual being with an unlimited potential. You may also have drawn this card to confirm that it's time to reach out to find an organization or group of like-minded souls. Being part of a group where you can be yourself, share your thoughts, and get valuable feedback can infuse and encourage you to be all that you can be. Kindred support helps you live life to your highest ideals, finding the true inspiration and enlightenment that's part of your soul. Over time, the student often becomes the teacher, so don't be surprised when others seek out and find you. This card of Wisdom is letting you know that you have so much to share, whether you realize it or not. This is talking about, again, a lot of you are very, very much in tune with your intuition in this situation. And I feel like for a lot of you, this 10 of Cups and this 10 of Pentacles and this 9 of Cups is something that you are seeing for yourself in the future with this person. It's not necessarily an energy that is existing for you right now. You just know you can get there. And I feel like because of that, a lot of you are being guided to really stick to that in your intuition, because it could be on the outside, there may be influences coming in that are saying, well, you know, it's not really what you think it is or something like that. You really need to stick to what you know is true, because I feel like you are very, very much on it in your intuition. So the next card we have, the next oracle card, is the base chakra. So let's see what that has to say. Known as base or root chakra, this energy center is situated at the base of your spine and is most closely related to all of your earthly issues such as survival, the physical body, issues of money, substance, safety, and shelter. To balance this chakra, practicing yoga can be extremely beneficial. Dancing or light physical exercise will also help with the energy flowing, keep the energy flowing and harmonious. Honing your body and taking care of it on the outside will bring you well-being on the inside. It works both ways. So you do have quite a few pentacles and cups here. Pentacles are much more in line with the space chakra, saying not to get caught up so much in just the spiritual aspect. Like, it has to be a mind-body connection, and you need to be taking care of your body and your health as well. I also feel like, too, this is an indication, again, that there is a lot of hard work coming up here, but that will bring abundance. It does, it's not just magically appearing for you. It does require this hard work, this base, focus on your survival and daily living. But the wisdom above this is saying that you will have everything that you want to have. This is actually a very, very beautiful reading for you, Taurus. And so if you have any questions or concerns, you can shoot me an email and let me know what's going on with you. But I really do feel like it's saying, for a lot of you, you know exactly where you need to be. Like, on a spiritual level, you know what you need to do or where you need to be. Some of you are headed that direction. Some of you are already there and reaffirming it for yourself. So I hope all is well, and I'll speak with you soon.